pa ng Ingdong. Sorry. Nagulat ako. Okay, nag-ensayo po yung isang caster namin for tomorrow kasi baka makita yung Ingronias pa bukas sa Grand Finals. Pero syempre dito, sino kaya ang tatanggalan ng grown for Team Payaman SBM Park? Kasi pag Ingrom, masakit talaga. So, masakit yung obvious ni Pandora, tanggalin natin. And as well as yung respeto sa tumatamang 2 with the Selena.
Ako kasi 2 by 2. Yung mga abyssal arrow ni 2, laging sumasapul, diba? Kaya ayaw na makaharap dito yon ng SBM Empire. Pero Team Payaman, tama ka, the Popeyos is still removed with the Matilda, pero Pakito is going to be locked in. SB Empire still goes in with the Eve and Johed. Alam mo kung bakit nila kinuha to, Maring Athena? Tulad na sabi ko kanina, di ba, kung naaalala nyo, I said that the main problem of Eve earlier with the real world manipulation is gonna be the abyssal arrow of the Selena. And right now, dahil walang si Selena, diba, nagkaroon sila ng confidence na ilabas uli si Eve, knowing na hindi na siya agad magka-cancel ng real world manipulation dito. Pero Team Payaman, on the other hand, is gonna take out the Roger and the Farsa. Once SB Empire maximizes with the Yisun Shin, sabi nila, kunin mo na kasi habang hindi pa nababan, ilakin mo na.
Naku. Baka kunin pa kasi ng iba. Tila ko yung mga ganyan eh. Ilak mo na, baka kunin pa ng iba. Pero I like it at SE Empire. Hindi na sila nagpantupeng-tupek kasi kanina, notice ko, they prioritize the Lunox and the Johen. Meaning na na-open nila for ban for Team Payaman yung Yisun Shin naman ni Kanashi. But this time around, sige, isakripisyo muna natin One Bay brother. Ayan o, tingnan nyo yung nangatingina ni One Bay. Tsaka dito, kanina, di ba?
Tinatanong nila,
sabi niya,
okay lang ba? Okay lang
ma brother, okay lang yan, tanggalin muna natin. Total, marami ka namang screen time dyan sa katira ng SBM part. Tanggalin muna natin yung Lunox mo. Sakripisyo natin and go for the usage and the Tams dito ni Pandora. Meanwhile, Team Payaman, this time, they need someone tanky against SBM part. Sino nga bang pwede?
Sino pa nga ba? Kasi natanggal na eh. Yung Kufra nila na one of the main reasons kung bakit ang gaganda rin ng mga play na napakita nila noong game number 2 natin. And right now, Team Payaman is buying some time, thinking really well kung sino nga ba yung magiging bagay na tank para sa lineup nila. Pero instead of going tank, that's gonna be a Rafaela with that Benedetta.
Napa-appear ang Team Payaman with this kind of lineup. Yes, makikita natin there is no really hard tank or specific tank talaga for the whole lineup, but the sustain is there with the use of the Rafaela's movement speed. And the Pakito side lane push with the knockout strikes, dito medyo deadly in terms of early game to mid game. Pero pagdating na late game, baka doon sila mahirapan pag di nagawa ng Benedetta yung pinaka-essence or trabaho niya.
Tama ka dyan. And remember, na talaga namang goods na goods yung magiging laban dito sa Game 3 dahil hatid to sa inyo ng Palaboy Cup 4 and ng Prime Goods PH. And Maring Athena, tama ka sa sinabi mo during the late game, baka mahirapan sila. Bakit namin nasabi guys? Yisun Shin, it's meron tong two ways of working eh. It's either early game or late game. And with the Roger that they're facing, it's definitely going to be a mid to late game Yisun Shin. Whilst with Alice, that's a secured late game for them, Maring Athena. So, kung hindi nga magagawa ng isang Benedetta or at least ng isang Pakito yung trabaho nila, ano ba yung sinasabi kong dapat na trabahuhin nila guys? That's gonna be to hold down One Bay. Or kung marunong kayong mangisda guys, sila dapat yung maging pabigat ni Alice para hindi siya agad lumutang dito sa laban natin. Kasi mas maagang magka-item isang Alice, mas maagang problema o sakit sa ulo yan ng Team Payaman dahil nandito na tayo into the land of dawn ng Team Payaman versus SB Empire game number 3.
Kailangan nilang mapigilan ng alon ng tagumpay ng Team Payaman. Momentum nakuha ng Team Payaman against SB Empire. Pero ang pagkauhaw sa pagkapanalo, parehas meron ang Team Payaman and SB Empire. And as of now, makikita naman natin, clutch moment, go big or go bootcamp. Kasi hindi pa sila pwede umuwi, pandemic na. Go bootcamp ang magiging bakbakan natin for today. Medyo may napangiti doon sa labi niya sa gilid. Pero dito mapapangiti nga lang din si Pandora against Way No More. That will be a Tams versus sa Benedetta. Pagdating sa gato ka sitwasyon, wala pa naman magkakaroon ng first blood. Pero ang bilis ng rotation ng SB Empire.
Ito na naman yung pinaka-strong point nila, pero ang ganda na pagka-ejector against 2 and si 2 yung magiging first blood na hinahanap ni Maring Athena. Sabi kasi ni Athena, guys, wala pa daw first blood eh. Isang minuto na.
Ayan na.
Ano po, panto ni Athena, guys. Sabi, ay, magpapakitang gilas ako. Ejector tayo. Di ba? That's
Balik
a
na
first
kay
blood.
fan. Si Athena, fan ni Athena. Ay, fan ko. Fan ako ni Augwen.
Baliktad pala.
Pero dito, fan din naman ako dito nila si NHS man. And
Siyempre.
14 pa yaman SBM par. Bakit sa side, makikita naman natin in terms of rotation, ang bilis ang pinapakita ng SBM par. Kanina kasi pinahirapan sila nito. So dito, ramdam natin yung galit.
Galit yan eh.
At humagpis.
May higante. Kumbaga, against two shot. Ang daming pwedeng i-ejecture, pero siya yung napili ng SB Empire dito. Pero oy, eto na. Si Mountain Shackle na bitawan dito sa Ganassi just to locate the enemy team and aggravate at least way no more onto the top lane. Pandora takes the lead, pero Ogwe na magiging target dito. Pero ang ganda na pagkatakas niya with the flicker over the wall. Flame shot won't connect as well. That's gonna be a great escape from Ogwe.
Captain Samsto, pero look at that. Fourth side of Team Payaman. Medyo risky yung mga plays nila na ganito na medyo tahimik pa. As we all know na kailangan nila mag-dominate into the early game. But with this first turtle buff, naispatan sila dito pero Electa final blow being casted by Swing No More. Masisecure ni Chessman without interruption yung first turtle buff nila. Meanwhile though, nakakaroon tayo ng interruption naman kay Kai against Kanashi pero hindi pagbibigyan. And the Alice is freely getting all the orbs that she could get to. Lalabas lang doon sa real world manipulation para dito 2v1 situation against 1-bay. Normal attacks with heat pero makakasalubong si Ogwen. Medyo nasindak doon ng Team Payaman at nagulat. Stop right now. Thank you very much. Nag-thank you lang doon si Kanashi. Maraming salamat bro. Niligtas mo ako doon.
Niligtas niya, pero na-add to cart ng Team Payaman yung turtle buff natin, Maring Athena. Walang nagawa yung SB Empire doon. Ang ganda kasi, nung binitawan din na Electo Final Blow just to make sure na hindi makalapit si Pandora. And right now, yes lamang yung SB Empire in terms of skill and network, pero hindi pa ganun kalaki. Kaya-kaya pang humabol. Fedor Airstrike, outer mid lane, targeting 1-bay, just a half an HP, hindi pa rin siya napapauwi. Hanggang ngayon. SV Empire, in terms of rotation, mas mabilis pa rin sila with the help of the Jawhead. That's gonna be an ejector once again. Pero kung wala kang abutan na ako, strike, left hook jab, galing kay Pakito. K, is in the go, hindi tatama. Yung pillars dito na Reggie. That's gonna be a takedown. Another left hook connecting onto Stone. But sadly, wala na siyang combo na maibibitaw pa against the members of SV Empire. That's gonna be the real world manipulation just to make sure na siya ay makakuha ng golden crab natin. But sadly, na-secure pa rin to ni Chessman.
Si Kai, grabe no. Siya yung finishing punch with 2 flame shot. Pero dito si 1-bay nahihirapan. Tower hug onto the middle turret onto the bottom side. Meanwhile, yung outer turret naman dito, almost half an HP at na fully utilize pa nila yung gold plating. Sa kahit pa paano, nagkaroon sila ng gold advantage. Meanwhile, on to the top naman, si Pandora, hindi niya tinatanda na si Sway No More kaya hindi ito makapag-rotate towards the middle lane. Katulad ito, sa pinakagitna, nakakapag-normal attack si Kanashi. But Stone will get the last hit against Zoom. Nasa mata na naman sila ng bagyo. And that will be an awesome kill sa isang makulit na Pandora for Sway No More.
Medyo na bad trip na yung binedeta natin ng dito sa top lane. Sabi niya, kanina ka pa, pero si Storm yung magiging target dito, but nag-disengage yung isang Pakito and instead, sabi nila, mas gugustuhin na lang namin mag-turtle kasi ipilit namin yung pick-off dito against that Eve. And right now, nagkakaroon ng pagbantay galing kay Ogwen pero wala tayong contest na makikita. That's gonna be the Mountain Shackle para lang malaman kung patapos na. Pero that turtle still going to be secured by the enemy's project. Team Payaman, SV Empire with the 2-2 standing. That's around 700 gold lead. Pero Alice still free farming onto the top lane. Pandora, nandito sa may bandang baba. Nako, nagkaroon na tayo ng switcheroo. Maring Athena, galing sa kanilang dalawa. Nasa taas na yung Alice, whilst yung Tams nandito na sa bot lane. Bakit nila ginawa yun, guys? Para hindi ma-punish masyado si Pandora. Hindi niya na kinakaya one-on-one ang isang Benedetta. Whilst Alice can syempre out-sustain the damages na binibitawan sa kanya.
Yes, you're right. And pagdating naman sa mobility, as we all know, si 1-bay, ang galing niya humawak ng ganito, class and specific heroes. Pero si Reggie, tumama yung Holy Baptism. Pero siya ang babaptismihan dito. Ni Kanashi with the last hit. Real-world manipulation. Lumabas sila sa area of responsibility. Pero papasok sila doon sa Fedor Airstrike na binibigay naman ni 2. Sumagot ng bilog doon sa square na binibigay ng SB Empire. Pero right now, all square and all goods pa rin naman. 2-3 ang ating current kill score. Pagdating naman sa gold, pantay na pantay lang ating Payaman ng SB Empire. Para dito sa third takedown, si Sway No More away dahil focus fire na lang si Stone
Focus fire na.
outer turret dito ng Team Payaman.
Yes, and Team Payaman, sinubukan nilang gumawa ng mirror move onto the top lane, but alam ng SV Empire na ganun yung gagawin nila, no? One step ahead agad nila with Ogwen and 1V yung top lane turret natin dito, preventing the enemy team from taking it down for their side. And right now, 1V still at 0-0-1. Mystic Shop yung gamit niyang emblem dito. Let us check the item na meron siya. Calamity Reaper probably has a Clock of Destiny as well on his arsenal. That's gonna be 2 War Axe para kay Yi Sun-shin and kay Tams. Pero speaking of Tams and Yi Sun-shin, they're fighting on the bottom lane against 2 members of Team Payaman as well. Pero wala tayong casualty na makikita doon. Ulitin ko lang, War Axe na po si Kanashi and Pandora, 1-way Clock of Destiny and Calamity Reaper. Kapag nadagdagan pa ng isa, that's gonna be a huge problem for Team Payaman.
Pero kahit pa paano, no, makapitan naman natin Chessman already has a win talker. Meanwhile dito, no more talks dahil Pandora against Win no more. Magbaback away dahil yung first turtle buff, or rather another turtle buff is being secured by Chessman. Doon magtatakbuhan na sila. Pero Stone sabi niya, laban lang mga pre! Habulin nyo! Laban! Ang sigaw ng mga katipunero para doon si Reggie mapapaback away para yung flame shot mag-miss out. Say no more. And even Chessman would like the final while being able to secure a kill against Pandora si Ogwen. Sinako! At talaga namang nag-deal ng ganoon kalaking damage from 2 Standard Airstrike and SV Empire. Nagsakripisyo ng dalawang hero. Meanwhile, hindi pa yata tapos dahil ang Team Payaman kukuha pa ng middle lane turret.
Kumuha pa ng middle lane turret. Ito yung kinagandahan sa Team Payaman ngayon eh. Right after team fight, convert na kagad sa objective. That's gonna be a bloodless axe sa kamay ng Benedetta. Windtalker para kay Roger, going for the War Axe as well. Clock of Destiny, going Lightning Truncheon para dito sa farsa natin. War Axe and Hunter Strike kay Pakito. And the Thunder's Belt. Para dito kay Rafaela. That's quite interesting knowing na usually you would go for a Necklace of Dura, especially that the enemy has a Tams and an Alice. So, quite possible na ginawa niya to kasi he knows na hindi pa naman ganun kaaga mag-online si Pandora and si 1V. The way they're rotating right now is sumasabay against SV Empire. Their follow-up or yung backup na ginagawa nila malinis din. And kaya pala masakit yung damage si Pakito. Hindi pala siya going for a bit tanky items. Instead, full-on damage.
Sabi niya, suntukan ako, suntukan. Anong armor? Anong buff? Sabi niya, wala nang depensa to because do or die na to for both teams. But as of now, as we could see that 4-3 ang ating current kill score. 1K ang kalamanga in terms of gold dito ang Team Payaman against SV Empire. But onto the middle lane, we could see something being cooked by SV Empire. Papalag dito sila Stone. But Chessman will be easily healed by Reggie with that holy healing. Pero dito naman nagkakamali ang SB Empire. Bakit nga ba? Dahil gusto pala dito ng bakbaka sa may bandang bottom side. Look at the area na nabibigay na 2 for the full team. Void Crystal will connect pero hindi pa rin sila mag-engage ito at team fight. Nag-aantay sila na isang pagkakamali or isang mag-overextend for SB Empire pero hindi pa rin nila binibigay. All the heroes right now na dito sa pinaka-turtle buff natin pero almost half an HP lang ang magtitira dito kay Reggie pero doon sa pinakalikot tumatanda Bing. Way no more pero nasalon niya lahat ng mga blood. Oh, dito na binigay ni 1-Bay pero doon hindi pa tapos ang pagkalmot kalima ni Chessman even with the feathered airstrike hindi na yata kailangan i-sustain pa na Team Payaman because Chessman versus Kanashi ang matitirang bakbakan and Foreman will be sacrificed by Team Payaman. Meanwhile, that will be a 4-2 trade na pili na dominate ng SV Empire.
Alam mo ba, Maring Athena, kung ba't nanalo yung SV Empire doon? Ako kasi hindi joke lang. Kasi si Alice, medyo napabayaan nila.
Sobrang still, are you there?
Napabayaan nila yung Alice onto the backlines. They were too busy trying to chase down Storm and Kanashi to the point na 1V was freely roaming dun sa may backlines na merong naka-activate na ultimate. And eto yung naging warning ko sa kanila kanina, guys. Na kapag si 1V nakakuha ng 3 core item, it's gonna be a huge problem to deal with. And naramdaman agad nila yon in a 10-minute mark dito sa game number 3 natin. Bakit mo kong tinatawanan, Maring Athena? Pero dito ngayon,
ako malikit na ba ako
6-7 yung standing ng laban natin ngayon. But look at the gold lead. Hindi ganun kalaki. Actually, it's almost the same dito sa bakbakan na natutunghayan natin ngayon. Yes, Chessman is at 2-0-2, but at the same time, Kanashi is 2-0-3 and 1-Day as well. So note in mind na dalawang miyembro ng SV Empire yung freely getting items dito, while sa Team Payaman, si Chessman lang yung merong ganong klase ng itemization. Diba? So right now, SV Empire, pwede natin sabihin na at least has the current lead dito sa laban natin. Because if you look at the usage, there's gonna be an endless battle and the BOD. Whilst yung Roger natin na endless battle and the War Axe, yes, tatlo yung core item ng isang Roger. Pero let us remember na mas mahal, guys, ang BOD compared sa Windtalker, no? Kasi if you look at the net worth, that's 7,900 compared to 7,400.
Pero kanina nga, we have to move on na kailangan pantay sila. Bakit? Kasi kailangan isa lang talaga ang magogi for the game number 3. And as of now, all teams 50-50 pa rin ang chances. This is actually the first level Lord. Pero dito sa pinakalikod, si Reggie magkakaroon ng holy baptism against one day, makakaligtas with the flowing blood. Pero si Kurt from the back. Ito na hook punch pero hindi pa tapos dahil si Chessman kalmot-kalimot. Nagsabay dito yung square at yung bilog. Dahil doon, lalabas na nga lang din muna dito ang SB Empire and Team Payaman. Meanwhile, that was one day taken out of the equation. Medyo pulahan ng buhay dito nila Sway No More, pero hindi sila titigil dahil malapit nang mamatay yung Lord. I-reset pa ba nga ba nila to o sasakripisyo nila yung sarili nila? Sabi nila, anong sakripisyo? Go na lang natin, go for the gold. Meanwhile, SB Empire medyo nagkaroon ng miscalculation on their part. Clearly, maganda sana yung pagpasok pero they were too slow for a respo, Baymax.
Nagmukhang maganda actually yung pasok doon, Maring Athena, because they were able to at least stun Reggie. But the problem is most of the members of SB Empire are on the back line. And 1v was alone in that bush, so there was no follow-up at all. Nagkaroon ng team fight, yes, they were able to at least back up Kanashi. Pandora tried to dive in but he can't out-sustain all of the damages that were coming from the side of Team Payaman. All the Feathered Earth Strike, yung Electro Final Blow, yes, late na natin nakita just to secure the Lord. Pero, isa pang ganung mistake na magawa ng SB Empire is gonna be the end of them. Pero Alice dito, syempre, gusto niyang bumawi as they take down the enemy Benedetta. Real manipulation on the middle lane. Si Reggie naman magiging target dito. That's gonna be the ejector. Bumalik ka dun sa bandang likuran. Pakito, instead of going to face the enemy, siya ngayon ang napauwi ng SB Empire. Sabi kasi dito ni Baymax, nagkaroon tayo ng error. Papakitaan ko ulit kayo, sabi ni One Day.
Nauntog doon si Sway No More. I was actually observing kung tatagos na yung Iron Eye niya. Pero sa no, nauntog siya. Kaya sakto doon si One Way with the Blood Ode. But meanwhile, guys, makikita naman natin because of the 2 pickoffs na nakuha ng SB Empire, yung Team Payaman, sila naman ngayon nasa upside. Kung kanina sila nasa downside because of that mistake, very crucial indeed. Chessman onto the back, mapipilit na mag-back away. Hindi na-utilize si U2 na maigay yung Predator Airstrike niya. Instead, so goes in with the real world manipulation. Even the flowing blood na papaiwas sa Team Payaman. They're just waiting na mag-respawn na dito sila Reggie and Sway No More kahit paano makapalag sila to fully utilize the movement speed and the slow na nabibigay ni Reggie against SB Empire. But look at the itemizations, Baymax. That will be an Athena shield with the dominance ice build up by Ogwen. Talagang sabi niya, ano pa ba magigisilbi ko dito? Kailangan i-tank up ko and as well as go for the initiation fight against Team Payaman. Meanwhile, I just saw the Radiant Armor for Chessman against SB Empire. Bakit nga ba?
Bakit nga ba? Kasi DPS Mage ang isang Alice, guys. And ano bang strong point ng Radiant Armor? The longer it takes for you to be taken down by magic damage, the higher your magic resistance gets. Pasisimplihin ko na lang, guys. Kapag pa isa-isa yung tick ng magic damage, or every time na magte-take ka ng magic damage, tataas ang tataas yung magic resistance mo. And with Alice's ultimate, oh my God! Napa-ultimate talaga yung pagkapatay dito kay Storm kasi naging asintado yung flame shot na binitawan nito, Maring Athena, 'di ba? Pero mabalik tayo dun sa Radiant Armor. That's a counter item for Alice, no? At the same time, they do have the Necklace of Durance. Speaking of Necklace of Durance, si Storm naka-Necklace of Durance na rin. Para kanino yung Necklace of Durance? That's for Benedetta and Pakito plus the Rafaela ng Team Payaman. And that's a good item choice kasi healing galing, medyo masakit sa ulo yan kapag teamfight. Yung akala mo, finish na, yung pala hindi pa.
Parang yung nag-crit tapos may isa pang buhay or HP na tira doon sa kalaban mo. Syempre, sasagot yan ng allergic reaction. Pero wait, wrong game yun. Pero dito sa SB Empire, medyo nagkakaroon na sila ng reaction sa panggagalaiti na galit kanina ng Team Payaman against them. Pero on the other hand naman, in just half a minute or so, magre-respond na yung second Lord natin for this game. Sino nga kaya makakakuha nito? In terms of third takedowns, nasa kalamangan si Team Payaman, signing with T6 third takedowns against 4 pa lang ng SB Empire. Pero pagdating naman sa kills, that is 8 to 9. Yes, nakakalamang ng isang SB Empire, pero pagdating sa posisyon, medyo sila yung nalulugi. Why? It's because of the healing galing na kanina pang hina-highlight ni Baymax for the team of Team Payaman. Pero for SB Empire, they also have Kanashi na nakakapag-free hit all throughout the game. Consistent pa rin siya with 0 deaths. Baymax, that is 403, so medyo nakakatakot yan. Pero hindi sila kailangan matakot kasi Chessman is also with a 204 no deaths consistency for Team Payaman.
Yes, ayun yung kinagandahan para sa dalawang hyper carry nila, pero si Say No More dito ang mamamataan on dun sa backside. And wala na siyang Electro final blow whilst Pandora is on the middle lane just shoving those minions. Say No More talaga yung hahabulin dito, pero Defender Ursa papaback away. Oh my god! Nawala bigla yung Yisunshin natin, and that's gonna be a flame shot once again connecting onto Yisunshin. Kanashi is down. Pandora is going to be the next target of Team Payaman, but instead, they're going to back away. An ejector being forced out onto Chessman. That's gonna be Ogwen diving inside. Nako, ang magiging target nila is gonna be Chessman, pero makakatakot pa with another like and form. Si Say No More nandun sa may likod. Another Electro final boss being committed. Say No More still has the immortality. Pandora is gonna be the next target with the like and pounce. Basic attack is gonna be enough. Chessman still on the go with a killing spree. Habulin pa dito si Storm. Killing spree. Alice is down. Storm is not gonna be chased anymore kasi nakatakas na siya under the turret. Ngayon, Team Payaman, hindi na daw nila kailangan ng Lord. Mukhang susubukan na siya kasi papasukin na si Storm under the base. That's gonna be an inhibited turret on the middle lane being taken down by Team Payaman as they try to end the game. Electro final blow has been committed. Nakong nagkamali ng pasok. Yung Benedetta natin doon, Feathered Airstrike ginamit na Storm. Real world manipulation just to clear out the minion waves. May catapult pa kontra bottom lane, pero Kanashi was still able to defend and help Storm on their lives. Grabe!
Nanlalaki ang mata ko doon because of the elimination of Kanashi doon. Nagkanda sunod-sunod na ang audition serye for SB Empire, but that was really a close call, Baymax. Kung sakali man na pati si Storm doon namatay, and kung hindi nagmaasim si Sway No More, they could have actually finished this round. Pero all throughout, guys, the burst na nabigay nila into Kanashi, it just took what? 2 to 3 pops sa Feathered Airstrike na sinabayan ng mga normal. Oo.
Isang Feathered Airstrike saka isang flame shot, namatay si Kanashi.
Yes, that was all that it took to take down the main jungler na kanina nabati yata natin, Baymax. With the no, that's Kanashi. Ngayon 4-1-3 na siya. Bakit nga ba ang sakit ng Feathered Airstrike? That is a genius wand. Holy Crystal with the Divine Glaive all throughout. This will be a massacre itemization for 2 talaga with the Farsa.
Grabe. Yung performance na pinapakita nila rito. And let us remember that Farsa with the lock item is a super scary thing to face. And ngayon, kailangan nilang gumawa ng paraan paano nila mapapasok si Tu. Kasi right now, Tu definitely knows the perfect positioning for his Feathered Airstrike. Look at that Feathered Airstrike once again. Inaabot niya yung kalaban, pero yung kalaban hindi siya kayang abutin. The Lord has been taken down by SB Empire. Pero speaking of takedown, na-takedown na rin. Lahat ng pinto papunta sa bahay nila. There's gonna be an ejector pero na-cancel out. Jan Ogwen is gonna be the next person taken down by Team Payaman. Chessman, medyo maasim yung pagkapasok niya rito, pero mas maasim yung pagpasok ng isang one-day with his Alice. Say No More is gonna be the target nga ba? Hindi. Instead, uuwi na lang sila kasi nakuha na nila yung gusto nila, and that's the inhibitor turret.
Si Tu kasi ang kailangan lang gawin. So, check off na nila yung to-do list nila against Team Payaman. And as of now, SB Empire, because of the elimination of Tu, kahit paano, makakahinga na sila. Pero hanggang kailan nila kayang depensahan to, they have to go on the offensive style as well. Kasi Team Payaman is slowly dominating each and every minion wave, and even the jungle creeps na sa-secure nila. Kahit paano guys, Kanashi, nakakuha na ng orange buff niya, pero merong laging nag-aantay sa dilim, nag-aabang sa sulok na may hawak na patalim, which is si Kai with that punch, and Reggie with the holy baptism. Very rare tayo makakita na sinasabi na, uy, on point ako mag-holy baptism, tumatama lagi ulti ng isang Rafaela. Bakit guys? Kasi it takes another second or so, tapos nape-predict siya ng kalaban. Pero this kind of situation, on point lagi yung pasok. Pero medyo napaasim din ang pagpasok doon ni Ogwen with the unstoppable force. Magbaback away na naman ng SB Empire dahil yung kakaunting kalamangan na nahawakan nila, nawala na naman sa isang clap.
Medyo questionable talaga yung unstoppable force na ikinumit ng isang Ogwen doon. Ramdam na natin na meron na silang gigil against Team Payaman, they're really trying to force na makuha ulit nila yung momentum. Kasi right now, it's definitely on the hands of Team Payaman. There's gonna be a minute and 20 seconds left bago lumabas yung susunod na Lord natin. Pero mukhang gusto nang tapusin ng Team Payaman yung laban as they try to commit another team fight onto the mid lane as they force out a knock-up onto Pandora with the Vengeance spell. Pero may pagpasok sa Sway No More onto the backlane. It's gonna be Electro final blow na naman. Pero mukhang siya yung mapupuruhan dito ni Pandora. Medyo makulat yung Thamus natin dito. I was actually not expecting him to tank most of the damage na binitawan ng Team Payaman dito. He could be the one to at least initiate a team fight together with Johed or Ogwen.
Pero dito, nahihirapan na sila sa ganito klase sitwasyon. Paano nga namang hindi mahihirapan? Every time napapasok dito si Pandora or even si one way guys yes, may winter truncheon siya, pero inaantay lang siya dito ng mga members of Team Payaman na matapos. Then Kai goes in with the knockout strikes, sa Chessman with the Kalmot and Sway No More from the back. Yung ganito kanina sinasabi nga natin wala silang solid tank, pero as of now onto the late game, sila pa rin yung nagto-total dominate against sa SBM pero the moment naman na matanggal si Kay or even si Sway No More, dun yata magkakaroon ng pagkahirap for the side ng Payaman. SBM needs to rethink of their strategy kung sino nga ba talaga ang kailangan nilang unahin, because as of now, it's not working na lagi na lang si Tu or si Chessman yung pilit nilang kinukuha, knowing na meron pa rin mga nakaabang sa kanila sa dilim. And another Lord, level 3 Lord na ang up for grabs. SBM needs to contest this one because this might be the ending Lord na pwedeng tumapos sa kanila. Vice versa. Pero dito sa Sway No More, medyo napalalim but he could definitely back it up. Why? Because meron pa siyang immortality to prove off feathered airstrike to interrupt ng Mountain Shocker. A good strategy coming from Kanashi. Pero kapat HP left for the Lord. Para dito, real world manipulation. Kinasangalan din para mapapatras si Ogwen. Para doon sa pinakalikod. Nakakapag-free si Kanashi. Electropile Blow being casted. Pero yung Lord makukuha pa rin dito ni Chessman. Pero he is being chased down by Kanashi with a normal attack. Immortality na broke off. Sasalubungin nila Pandora. Hindi na makakaligtas pa with the shotdown kill. Pero doon sa pinakabase natin makikita si Benedetta targeting 2 mage heroes at si Dora ang pinagtuto na nga with 2 feathered airstrike. Ogwen, isasakripisyo na yung sarili niya pero makakasalubong ng Kanashi. This is Way No More pero dito 3v1 situation with a double kill secured by two members of the SVM ang natanggal. Meanwhile, Team Payaman still has what it takes to finish off game number 3. Kaya kailangan na nilang tapusin ito. Kung hindi dahil SVM pwede silang diretsuhin nito anytime soon. Pero dito sinabayan sa manipulation. Si Kanashi ang una natanggal with a killing speed. Mukhang ang Team Payaman gusto na tapusin ang game number 3 because they will be moving forward to our grand final slot bukas, October 12.
Victory!
Grabe!
Si Coach Blapsy! Grabe!
Nagtakip na!
MVP! For Team Payaman!
Nagtakip na si Coach Blapsy!
Nahiya na siya.
Nahiya na, pero grabe yung pinakita nila doon. They proved us na kahit wala ang isang chessman, they would still be able to win those